right when you thought that it was safe to relax. I got straight. Bad man, you ain't gon' like me if you don't like facts. You up that thing on me, I shoot you right back. My credibility good, my reputation bad. Swear to God, you ain't gon' like it when I'm mad. The night owl is up early with the rooster. I don't need but 1-9, this milk shoot. Whoever counted me out, they one counting.
Started from the bricks, but now we move mountains. They count me out, and I ain't like that. So I'ma fight that. Bad man, bad.
Right when you thought that it was safe to relax. You got a straight bad.
Yeah. We're here, man. It's the Big LAC Show featuring
Regimia.
And we got Mr. Exclusive in the building.
In the house.
What up?
I stay having to move this microphone. Because Mr. Exclusive like it over there in that corner. He like looking at the light
That's
bulbs.
why I be out of the way when I come through on Sunday.
But we here, man. It's the Big LAC Show, man. I don't know what's going on. See, everything work good when I'm at home. Before I leave the house, I sit there and I play with this thing and I make everything. I do. You can ask my wife. I wake up every Saturday morning around 7:30. I get up, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups. You know what I mean? Not many. You know what I mean? But I get
Okay,
up,
so 1 or 2, right?
Oh, no, I can do 20. You know what I mean? Quick. Real quick. My goal is 40 because in the military, if you can pass your PT test, if you can do 40 in 2 minutes. Like the max is 80. You know what I mean? So I've always been able to do 40 in 2 minutes real quick. Bam, 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 bam. Do about 25, 30 sit-ups. Because I learned that.
So you do that just every Saturday?
I do it every day.
Oh, okay.
When I wake up. But if you working out.
You just said, right?
What things is, what people don't realize, working out alone won't get you the body that you want.
Okay, so you still eating McDonald's?
I'm still eating everything.
Okay.
McDonald's.
That doesn't add up.
Everything. But yeah, so okay, we good. The show is still going on. I don't know what's going on with this thing. It acts so weird. But yeah, so after that, I get up, I pick out my playlist. You know what I mean? This was a rundown of Big LAC Saturdays. I pick out my playlist. I go through and I need all your songs. Okay. No Christian songs though, because we don't do that right now. We some heathens.
I got you.
I don't know about you speaking for you. I'm not a heathen. You a heathen. You a double heathen.
What's the difference?
It's a double.
I'm just saying.
It's a double.
I'm not bad.
God's still working on me.
I don't lie.
Right.
I don't cheat. I don't steal.
So negative.
You put double on it, I'm worse than you.
Yeah.
I don't say it twice. It's a little bit more.
It's more.
So it goes from 5% to 10% when you say it twice.
Yeah, when you live in church, they say, you know what I'm saying?
Double.
I'm saved. I ain't saved yet.
Oh, you ain't saved.
I'm still drinking a little bit. I still drink a little bit. I ain't saved.
God's still working on me.
Facts.
We ain't gonna get into that.
Now I got some certified bangers for you though.
All right, I'm gonna need them. So yeah, I put my playlist together and I open up my computer. This computer I paid all this money for because the people at Micro Center told me that this was a good computer for what I needed to do. I told them what I needed to do. I'm streaming OBS, blah blah blah. I need a webcam. Oh, we'll take you to the webcams. We got good webcams. People get the Logitech. I said, no, I don't want the Logitech because Katrina Moore has 2 of those, and I don't want her to think I'm using her Logitech cameras. I said, get me the thing that's just good. Oh, we got these Microsoft Life cameras, which are garbage, by the way. Don't buy those because you can't put 2 of them on one computer at the same time because the computer sees one damn. Remember the other week we had a problem, it kept cutting off? It was because the computer kept saying, wait a minute, that's the same camera. So we're going to turn the other camera off when you go back to so I was going back and forth between scenes and it was like, no, this camera ain't working right now. I was like, hold on. I see the blue light on the camera. Computer, what are you doing? So anyway.
Didn't they tell her not to go into the light?
Yeah, don't go into the light. Well, at the third movie, they told her to go into the light because they had to bring everybody out.
Yeah.
Oxymorons.
A complete oxymoron.
So I put everything together. Like I say, I put all my stuff together, and I make sure the cameras work. I have my daughter sitting there. I do a fake stream. Everything works. As soon as I get to AUMA.
Do you think it's the connection? What you think?
I think this place is cursed.
Don't say that. I come here tomorrow.
I know, right? Well, wait a minute.
How often do you come in here and stuff that usually work don't work though?
You know, I fix something every time I got. That's why I get here early too.
God,
See? I get here early too because I know
not good.
Every time. It is not like I'm saying that certain energy, and this is something I'm starting to learn. I don't care if you're religious, non-religious, spiritual, a heathen. You will learn, and I think the older we get, like me and Mr. Exclusive was just talking about before the show started, a lot of us, we get to the point we just don't even argue anymore. And I think the older you get, the more at peace you become with everything. And you start to realize that certain energies produce certain results. And that's why, because like I said, when I'm at home and I do this shit works seamless. There is no issues. And then as soon as I get here, last week, I charged my lights up. Had the battery charged up. Me and E.I. sit here. 10 minutes into the program, both lights blink off. I
saw that.
Yeah, I hit the
And
thing on the back because it tells you how much power it is. You saw what I did it right there, and I lit them up.
Yeah.
Both of them still had power. So why they turn off? You see what I'm saying?
That's
like
crazy.
some people say, oh,
God's trying to
somebody
tell you
ghosts
something.
and all that type of stuff. I just think it's energy. Anyway, this is the Big LAC Show, man. We are here. So if y'all looking at the let's say one person looking, but for everybody that's gonna look in the future, if you look to my left, right over here, you see all these logos. These are our sponsors.
Yeah, boy.
These are our sponsors. Now, most of these people ain't paid me a dime.
Why you gotta call them out like that, though?
Because I tell the damn truth. Most of these people ain't paid me a dime. This is a probationary period.
They spending money.
I just want people to
great.
see that if you want to be a sponsor of the Big LAC Show, this is what you get. You get your logo right here next to me and Regimia's smiling face for the whole broadcast. So if you say, hey, go to the Big LAC Show, people see your logo. If you look at the bottom, I have to do this every week until we get comfortable with this. Look at the bottom. Those are my other sponsors who I didn't feel like had I didn't have no space to put their logo on the top. So they're at the bottom. So you see them scrolling across the bottom. Those are my other sponsors. We got Big Boy. We got Brighter Future, which also has the logo up top. We got Rena Creeks, who also has the logo up top. And if you look at the top, now everybody here looking at me look crazy, pointing at the top. If you look at the top above our heads, you see the scrolling is the songs that I am playing today. Get it? So
you on top of it.
Oh man, you better add
You
Mr.
the
Organized.
You better tell Mr. Exclusive. When I get into something, I'm one of those people. I got OCD. I have OCD when it comes to stuff and presentation.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I do. Like my house might be dirty, my car might be dirty, but when it comes to presentation and people seeing me on certain platforms, I'm so OCD about it because I don't want you to look at it and go, I didn't look at it because it wasn't pleasing to the eye. You'll never say that with me. Okay. But this is the Big LAC Show. Today we have, once again, we're going to have Regimia's 5 minutes.
Yes, and we're going to be talking about online dating and long distance dating.
She always talking about this woman shit.
We got to put something in something.
Yeah, well, you see, that's your problem.
Well,
you put something in something.
Well, now.
That's your problem.
See, that's why y'all mind
we got
straight to the goal.
Regimia's 5 minutes today, and we also are bringing back one of my favorites, the hit list. So we got 3 songs on the hit list today. Now, the hit list is, if you're listening or whatever you want to participate, send your music to thebiglacshow@gmail.com. Subject line, hit list. And we're going to play your song, and we're going to say whether it sucks or not.
Don't get offended.
Hey, get offended.
I got a question. Are people still sending you music like with no labels on it and just nothing in the email? It's just the MP3 and you don't know what's going on?
All the time. I deleted
Even with
25
the
songs.
instructions, right?
I deleted 25 songs this morning.
Yeah, I just
Because
want to
of
know.
the wrong platform?
I just want to make sure it
Or
wasn't
it
my
just
email
sucked?
that was getting it.
When y'all send music to me or anybody else that you're sending music to, stop sending links. Well, let me take that back. I don't take links.
Me either.
Let me tell you something. It's your music. It's not my job
To go
to
search for
decode your music and put it on a flash drive.
Right.
Make it easier for me to help you. If you don't care, I don't care.
That's business 101.
It's life 101. If you need somebody's help with something, always make it easier for them to help you. You get me? Don't ask somebody to damn help you move a bed. You know what I mean? I need your help moving this bed. Then when they get to go, okay, can you grab the bed for me? Bitch, come help me. It's your bed. You know what I mean? The worst thing you
It's all
can
on
do
you.
is somebody to ask to help you move or something. and you got them doing all the work while you standing at the bottom of the steps. They got to carry stuff up the steps.
So you're not even gonna grab this lamp.
Yeah.
You just gonna look at it. Look, you gonna grab the cord for me, son.
You ain't even gonna take the pillows off the
You're just
fucking
gonna let me
couch.
fall.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna take the pillows off the couch or nothing. Nothing. You ain't gonna do none of that. Well, okay. When it comes to this music, this is a real radio station. I say this all the time.
Right.
Regime, you're probably tired of me saying it. We're not in somebody's mom's kitchen playing your music, smoking blunts with babies running around in the background.
No.
Shots fired.
This is a real radio
Bang, bang.
station. This is a real studio. You get what I'm saying? You want real results, you do real shit. So if you're gonna send me your music, send me your music, MP3 only. I may take a wave, but it's kind of hard to put a wave in an email.
I ain't taking no way.
You know what I mean? I'll take a wave because wave plays. It plays.
You strictly.
Yeah, but everybody got their own rules. I'll take a wave. If you send me a wave, I'll take it because I can play it on here. I can put it on flash drive. I can play it. I'm not taking no links. I'm not taking no SoundCloud links. I'm not taking no YouTube links.
Don't do links.
I don't do links. Put your artist name in the email.
Your artist thing?
Your artist name. I'm sorry, I'm country.
Okay. But you were just talking about me though.
But you
Ah.
are. But
I know I'm country.
But you country. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a difference.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's a difference.
Okay, that double.
I'm
That double.
city country. You country.
You know what?
Hey, do you harvest your own eggs?
No, I do not. I go to the store.
Have you ever harvested your own eggs?
No.
You're a
Yeah,
liar.
think about it.
I used to know people. Leave me alone.
That's country.
No, that's very frugal.
Yo, nigga,
All this
please.
processed stuff.
I'd
I'd rather
listen.
grow my own stuff and have my own chickens and cows and everything
Listen.
before I go into a store and
I
get some
have
processed stuff.
never worked on a farm. Mr. Exclusive, have you ever worked on a farm?
Yeah, absolutely.
See,
See?
Like I'm from the country.
Country.
Like, for real,
We
for real.
country.
I'm glad you admit it.
I didn't say it.
I'm not. I'm born right here in Atlanta, baby.
You were just saying Murskin and computer.
Yeah, computer.
Where that R come from?
No, I've never said computer. I don't even sound like that. I sounds nothing like that.
Your computer was acting funny earlier, wasn't it?
But you really did say Murskin.
No, I didn't.
You did say Murskin.
Your country ears hurt. You hear? You listen how you speak. I would never say music.
You know you said Murskin.
Nah. That ain't even country. That's just slurring your words.
That's just lazy.
Hey, all I know is it's recorded and I can hit the playback when I get home.
Exactly.
Exactly.
If you heard me say music,
Yeah, I need y'all to comment. I need
if
y'all to
you heard me-
inbox. I need y'all to let him
exclusive. If you
know.
play it back and I said that, I get her $100.
Who y'all better hear it?
You better pray over that thing, girl.
I got 100 right here. I'm supposed to give Katrina. You can have it if I say music.
I need y'all to play this back. Rich now.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let me put this over here for Katrina before I lose it.
Oh,
For
who's the lady, man?
Hey, what the hell?
No, don't worry about that.
Oh.
Don't worry about that. You plugged up good to go. I fixed that last week. That's what I do.
Okay, I'm gonna stick it on down here.
Yeah.
Cause he was about to panic.
Well, let's get into some music, man. This is OG Hefner. I'm Liddy. Let's go, man.
Liddy.
Tonight we turn the cameras easy with me. Throwing the money, we so litty. Dirty Sprite got a nigga tripping. High as fuck and I think I'm tripping. It's OG. In here blowing gas back to back. In here rolling gas sack to sack.
Oh yeah, I came to the conclusion to him and just email you the music. Since the fact that it's gonna be hard for me to get links because I don't get links. You know what I'm saying?
I don't do that.
Back the bottle full of egg. It's a turn, don't know how to act. Oh, I'm leading. It's so shady. Oh, lady, turned up, got this bitch lied. You can tell I'm cold, look me in the eyes. Jump around the stage with them guys. Bitches in the chain, cutting they eyes. Strap niggas, so don't play with me. Blowing gas, boy, I stay with it. off the lane, man, I stay tripping. And I got my boy Jay with me. Sauce dripping out the both of me. This gas groovy, call it Austin P. Turn with some hoes in VIP. Standing on the couch in VIP. If that nigga broke, don't let him in. If that bitch ain't thick, don't let her in. ATM money don't never end. Pockets swirls, they don't never bend. Humming space floating around in orbit. Pockets looking like the bitch I'm Nordic. Having the game pulling up in forges. When I walk a nigga for some forces. Niggas turn get these John leading. Ass fuck, I'm hallucinating. Oh man, I think I'm tripping. In the print, throwing pretty faces. Tonight we turn the cameras is a witness. Throwing the money, we so litty. Dirty Sprite got a nigga trippy. High as fuck and I think I'm tripping. Oh, I'm litty. Oh, I'm litty. Oh, I'm litty. Oh, I'm litty. In the rolling gas, back to back. In the blowing gas, sack to sack. Get them back the bottle full of eggs.
What's that dude's name? They say. God dog it.
Oh, I'm litty. Oh, I'm litty.
Panda.
Guy who sings Panda? Designer?
Why he kind of put me in the mind of that when he said, I'll show you, I'll tell you just a second when I hear it.
Throwing every dollar in my sight. Might take the bitch with me and lay some pipe. Man, I'm high as a kite. In the giant pack, walk. Wanna shut us down, fuck off. Now she bad, wait, hold up, pause. Back at it like I draw some bands. Cushion my lungs, I'll do the Zans. My cup empty, call my drink. Call my drink. Every time I chop it, keep it skunky. Getting loud, man, it's extra funky. High as fuck like a mother something. My pockets looking very clumpy. This ain't a bliss, call it burning self. Something Rachel Laws can't handle. If she bad, I'ma roll the dice, take the camera, cause that ass ain't shit to handle. Tonight we turn the cameras is a witness. Throwing the money, we so litty. Dirty Sprite got a nigga trippy. High as fuck and I think I'm tripping.
Oh, I'm lady. Oh, I'm lady. Oh, I'm lady. Oh, I'm lady.
UMA Radio,
Blowing gas in the six. Get them baby bottle full of egg. If you turn, don't know how to act. Oh, I'm litty. Oh, I'm litty. Oh, I'm litty. Oh, I'm litty.
UMA Radio, always your future.
I'm busting bags on them, getting that money, got racks on them. I'm busting bags on them, I'm busting bags on them. I'm busting bags on them, I'm busting bags on them. I'm busting bags on them,
My boy right there.
I'm busting bags on them, getting that money, got racks on them. I'm busting bags on them, I'm busting bags on them. I'm busting bags on them, I'm busting bags on them. I'm busting bags on them, I'll cop the shit up and tags on them. I roll with chicks that got ass on them, they got class on them, got cash on them, they got money on them. I gotta get back to that dope, gotta get more. I'm on my grass for sure, you know that I never go broke. You think it's a joke? No, I'm laughing my way to the bank. Fuck what you think.
Why is this so slow?
Oh,
it's probably 'cause what's his name right? But every time I pull up Facebook from this computer, Facebook goes slow.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Damn, they cocking my shot, my shooters on point. I give them back.
I'm asking your opinion. No way. I'm talking to Mr. Exclusive.
I'm busting bags on them, getting that money, got racks on them.
Because you nosy.
Yeah, I'm nosy.
I'm busting bags on them, I'm busting bags on them.
That is annoying.
I'm busting bags on them, I'm busting bags on them. I'm busting bags
It's like
on
it's
them,
skipping.
getting that money, got racks on them.
But it's fine right here.
I'm busting bags on them. I'm busting bags on
I'm
them.
saying when I do my phone, when I open up another phone, like it's behind. It's like
I'm doing
a
bad,
half
I
a
might
second.
bust your
Something
bitch.
like
You
that.
capping flag on that sucker shit. You owe me a bag, I might fuck your bitch. She counted up like a bank teller. It ain't a dream that I can't sell. Cause it compared to my profit, she asked how I got it, I ain't telling. I'm
busting bags on them. I'm busting bags on them. Nigga run down on me, keep that 4 pound on me. I'm busting bags on them. Bags for my family and all of my hitters, my niggas, I can't turn my back on them. Money go get us, we don't talk to pillars, we don't pillar talk, we just splash on them. Fuck it, man, I'm about to spaz on them. I got the juice, they say I'm the truth, cause I light up the booth, and then put out the ash on them. I got my foot on the gas on them. Me and Legend, we too living land. Right now, we too hitting weapons, trying to blow a bag before we get to heaven.
Hey, I need a 2020 commercial too.
I'm busting bags on them. I'm busting bags on them. Getting that money, got racks on them. I'm busting bags 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 on them. Getting that money, got racks on them. I'm busting bags 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 on them.
LA Radio spins worldwide DJ mixes, and indie artists 24/7. The party
I'm like,
never
no, you
stops,
don't.
never
I can
stops.
see the look in her eyes. That ain't what she want. I done been down this road before, and I ain't trying to go. Sabrina, Selena, and Dirty Diana, I need you, I need you.
I need you. I need you.
Sabrina, Selena, and Dirty Diana, I need you, I need you. My past, my present, and future will not have to see you. My past, my present, and future will not have to see you. I'm on one, and I'm on one, and I think I might go. I'm on one, and I'm on one, and I think I might go. Sabrina, Selena, and Dirty Diana, I need you, I need you. My past, my present, it seems like it's having amnesia. Sabrina, Selena, and Dirty Diana, I need you, I need you. My past, my present, it seems like it's having amnesia.
This is the laptop.
Remember long nights, till the sun up. When I'm trying to do right. Trying to stay connected like an ultra. You really know where I come from. You was with me when I was doing dumb. When I look at relationships like a handcuff. Wouldn't commit even if we was handcuffed. Now I'm trying to stand up. See God made a man.
Page you live on.
Trying to hold on with my hands.
Big LAC show.
Wanna go to heaven with the Lord with me. Trying to walk straight, but I keep tripping too many times.
I just shared it to the business exclusive.
Let myself in after slamming the door. Asking God please, cause I'm down to my knees and I'm praying for peace. I don't hope it's no more.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna flex, which I thought of first, but the cartoon,
do right and I know what I want. Every time I reach for a distraction, she coming up front.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, man.
That's flavor right there. Once I thought of it first, I almost wanted to hijack it, but I'm like, it's too early. I gotta wait until like August to do it. We all forgot about it.
We can do it for you.
Nah, it's too close together. It's too close together.
I mean, but it looks like we're
Yeah, I look at it. I'm like 5 minutes, like, that's lit right there. Like, still like, no way I can still that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too early. You know what I mean?
I got you. Come on, man.
My past, my present, and future will not have to see you. My past, my present, and future will not have to see you. I'm on one, and I'm on one, and I think I might go. I'm on one, and I'm on one, and I think I might go. Sabrina, Selena, and Dirty Diana, I need you, I need you. My past, my present, it seems like it's having amnesia. Sabrina, Selena, and Dirty Diana, I need you, I need you.
Cause I don't know how
My
to
past,
tell.
my present, my present,
Let
and
me
future
just
will
show
not
it
have
out.
to see you. I came a long way, learned from mistakes that I made. Never put my hands on you, girl, but they did keep you from pain, shame. You can't believe that I changed. You remember the 06 me? See, I can't remember the 06 me. I just remember riding that 6G. We used to hit the mall the new weekend just to see how many girls we get. Used to call the mall before the weekend just to see how many of them we get. Hey. But now I want something that's real, filled with emotions and purpose, the love of a person that I want and nobody else. Yes, so I'm looking for advice, trying to learn from my past cause I want to do right and I know what I want. Every time I reach forward, distractions keep coming up front. Like she say that she wanna be close, I'm like, what you want? She just say she wanted more friends. I'm like, no you don't. I can see the look in her eyes. That ain't what she want. I done been down this road before, and I ain't trying to go. Sabrina, Selena, and Dirty Diana, I need you, I need you. Sabrina, Selena, and Dirty Diana, I need you, I need you. My past, my present, and future will not have to see you. My past, my present, and future will not have to see you. I'm on one, and I'm on one, and I think I might go.
My past is my past, but my present it seems like it's happening to me.
AUMA Radio spins worldwide mixes, DJ mixes, and indie artists 24/7. Never stop.
Hey man, it's the Big LAC Show featuring
Regimia.
and we got my big little skinny big fat brother here, Mr. Exclusive.
What up, world?
Hey man, when a person of the caliber of Mr. Exclusive say, "Hey, I'm coming on the show today," you don't make no excuses. You don't say, "Hey man, I got guests. Hey man, look, I don't feel like being around light skinned dudes today." You say, "Come on through, come on through."
Yeah,
All right, man, we got a packed show for y'all today.
Okay.
Mr. Exclusive gonna talk his talk.
Word.
Because I need somebody with some common sense around me today. Because Regimia got her 5 minutes, and she's gonna be talking about some girl stuff that don't really affect guys like that. But I get it.
But don't you want to broaden
Broad what?
demographic?
Why you calling
To
women
watch
broads?
it?
Why you calling women broads? That's disrespectful.
I said broaden.
Oh,
Don't you want
oh.
to broaden
Nah, I don't.
demographic?
Nah.
Women and men?
I don't care. Listen.
Of course you don't.
Listen.
Men don't care about nothing.
No. Let me tell you. Let me tell you about this
I
show.
love it. That's the
why
bait.
I don't.
Let's go.
No, let me tell you why I don't care. Because I pay my money for this show, and I could be the only one watching it when I get home, and I'll be satisfied. Because this is my dream. This is what I like to do. I realized a couple
don't
years
you
ago
want
that I
your
wasn't
dream
gonna
to be
make it as
seen?
rapping. I don't really care. I don't.
Or recognized
I don't
or
really
anything.
care. I don't care. Because listen, if this
So
thing,
why do you do anything? So nothing you do is with a purpose?
no, we're talking about this show. Because there's plenty of stuff I do with a purpose. I take care of my daughter. There's a purpose for that.
Everything you do should have a purpose.
Not everything. Some stuff we just had this discussion. Some stuff you just do just to do. You don't need a reason for everything.
I'm sorry, I do.
Then we just had the discussion.
I'm sorry, I do.
You don't need. No, you don't. You don't need a reason. People want you to have a reason because everybody wants to feel validated by something. I don't need a reason to go
I
outside
don't
and
need
stand
anyone
in
to
the rain.
validate me. I validate myself.
But-
That's the reason why everything I do is with a purpose.
No, but
Because I want myself, I want my legendary purpose on earth to be known for my son.
no.
Be left to him.
No.
So he can be proud of
That whole-
my mama did
That
this.
whole sentence, you just contradict the shit out your said that whole sentence.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Because if you don't need to be validated by somebody,
I said myself.
and then you included your son at the end. And then,
I want my
then once you
legacy
throw
to
the
be
word-
drawn down to him.
then once you put the word legendary in there, legendary has nothing to do with self. It has something to do with everybody else. Because you can't consider yourself a legend. You can't. You can't. It has to be
I used the wrong
validated.
concept. I said I meant legacy.
Okay. Well, if you say legacy still isn't a you thing. It's a people thing. Because people have to validate your legacy. You can't just say, hey, God, look, I know I'm in heaven, but I was a legend, man, I left a legacy. And God gonna say,
So
anybody else down there feel like you left? I don't care what nobody else say.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
But I don't.
People, people, listen. I want y'all to understand this. You know I always got a speech. Understand this.
you just talk to me.
I do. And that's why I have a radio show.
Speech.
That's why I have a radio show. Because it'd be dumb if I'm sitting at home talking this shit in front of a mirror just talking. Listen. Everything you do does not require purpose or reason. This is something that we just not discovering that we want because of the social media era. Everybody wants to be seen, heard, and talked about. And a lot of people don't even care if those things are negative. It's just because we feel like we owe it to other people to be seen and heard because of social media. 20 years ago, before social media was big like it is now, we didn't give a damn. Wasn't nobody trying to get seen or heard.
True.
You get what I'm
That's
saying?
facts.
And the people that were spending money to get seen and heard.
People were actually traveling to go places.
Exactly.
To get seen.
That's where
honestly,
the tours
I was
actually
just saying,
originated from.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? They were going to California. They were going to New York. They were going down to Houston. You know what I'm saying? All these places.
They were actually working to create a legacy.
Yeah.
They were actually working to leave something behind, to become legends. Nowadays, you just pick up your phone and say, hey, look, I'm gonna paint my dog toes and blah blah blah.
Like everybody can't go live. Like
No.
we need to stop that in 2020. Right now,
Please.
it's early.
And that's the
Like,
thing I'm trying to say. Everything doesn't need a reason, but people are making reasons for everything just to be seen. If this radio show becomes the biggest radio show in the world, so be it. I'm
Yeah.
here to have fun with my friends,
Absolutely.
bring artists on. If I get one viewer,
Yeah.
I really don't care. None of these people, the people that's on my thing for my sponsors, ain't nobody paid a damn thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not the person gonna say, hey, nah, before I put your logo up here, I need $50. If you got it, you got it. If you say, hey man, I saw my logo was on there, here go $35. Cool. I'll put that in the gas tank. But I'm just here and exclusive to tell you. Certain stuff, if you ask me, hey, how much to do this? I'm not gonna be a dumbass and say, oh, bro, don't work. You asked me, so you are expecting to pay me. I'm not gonna hit you over the head. Give me $10. Hey man, I got some socks. I want my name on them. I can do that for you. $5. You know what I mean? Provide the socks. $5. If you want me to go buy the socks, $10. You know what I mean? But I do this because I like to do this. I love to do this.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm not here for nobody but LA. You get me?
I got you. But
It's the truth. I'm on.
That's LA.
I like doing this. I like putting this stuff together. I like telling
What it
people,
look like.
hey, this is what music supposed
So
to
people
be.
can
This is how
see it.
music supposed to be. Because I feel like it helps. If it helps somebody, it do. If it don't, it don't.
so somebody can see it, right?
I don't care if you see it or
But
not.
they're going to see it. You already know they're going to see it.
They may
Whether
not.
You don't care or not, but they're going to see it anyway.
May not. Facebook may go down right now, and we may just be talking to each other. I'm gonna get home and say, damn, it didn't get upload.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll
I
try
had
to
weird
get
shit like
this.
that happen on my show before. Like seriously.
It happens all the time. Like I go to try to put it on YouTube, and YouTube say, hey, we can't upload this video. Do I get mad about it? I'll try it again this week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This isn't a purpose for me. Like I got a video shoot later on for a cipher I'm in. If people look at the video later on and say, hey man, you did great, good. If they don't, so what? You get what I'm saying? I'm here for you. I'm here so you can go on live and have your 300 people. I'm serious. That's what I'm here for. Remember when I said, hey man, I want you to come to my show. I want you to get bigger. I want to help you get bigger. That's what I'm here for. Mr. Exclusive. I want to come and film your show so you can reach more people.
Yeah.
I'm not here for
Well,
that.
that's your purpose.
No, my purpose.
Your purpose,
my purpose
on
is
earth is to
don't-
provide for your family
nope,
and to help others.
nope. My purpose on earth is to die and become worm food.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's a damn shame.
It's the truth. Nobody knows what their purpose is.
But
and nobody.
you're right. We're only guaranteed two things: to be born and to die. But the thing about
No,
it is
you-
based off of what you do in between those.
You
two things.
guarantee more than two things.
Yeah,
you guarantee more
that's
than those
two
two things.
guaranteed things.
No, there's a couple of more things you are
It's to live
guaranteed.
and die.
It's no.
But in between that, it's based off of you.
You know what?
And how your
What's your
your
definition of
beliefs are.
live?
What do you mean?
What is your definition of live?
Making sure my legacy is left behind
Ah!
the right way. That's what my life. I can't base it off of everybody else's life.
You are
That's the
guaranteed.
thing.
The two things you are guaranteed are to be born and to die. Living is something totally different. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You may be alive, but are you really living? We ain't gonna hit you over the head with all that right there, right now.
But
We're gonna make you think.
That's what I said.
No, you said you're guaranteed to live and to die. Just because you're alive doesn't mean you're living.
It's a lot of dead people walking.
Exactly.
That's a personal issue.
No, it's the truth.
I mean,
Okay, but it's a personal
It is
issue.
a personal issue too. At the same
That's
time.
a personal issue because they're not doing anything but for their life to make something happen. That's on them.
And they very well may be, but certain stuff leaves you dead inside. Oh, I got Holler Man up here. I forgot. Holler Man on the show today. I'm gonna play some of his music. Killer Squeak. I was just putting songs together. I didn't realize. But yeah, you have a valid point. You know what I mean? Like, it is admirable to want to leave a legacy. It's admirable to want to have a purpose. But nobody knows what that purpose is. I could have fulfilled my purpose years ago and not known. But I'm still here. You get what I'm saying? My purpose at the end of my life may have been so I could live my whole life and die and be an organ donor and give a heart to a baby in Somalia or some shit. You know what I mean? So nobody knows what their purpose are, and you shouldn't be so brash as to think that your purpose is a good one, because your purpose may be some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? It may be some negative. So
That's
we
your
should
opinion.
it's the truth.
That's your opinion.
It's the truth.
It's your
So what's your
opinion.
purpose? So what's your purpose?
Nobody knows their purpose.
I just said that. I just said that. And she said that's my opinion.
Their purpose is either to beat worm food or whatever. That's not mine. You ignorant. That's so, you just ain't right now.
No, you ain't gonna contradict me and then say the exact same thing I
I
said.
didn't contradict
Come
you.
on, that's my opinion. What's your purpose? Oh, nobody know their purpose. You're not gonna do that. Let's have intelligent dialogue. Don't just talk just to hear yourself talk.
I'm not just
That's
hearing
what you're
myself
doing. That's what you're doing. I said something. You said, nobody know their purpose. I said that. But that's your opinion. So don't tell me something is my opinion and have the same opinion as me.
Like I said, God's still working on me. When his opinion comes to my purpose.
Can he work on you thinking about these conversations before you say something? Because just arguing with me, just to argue with me is not productive. And that's what you're doing, Virginia. Right now you're arguing just to argue. It's not productive. Let's have productive dialogue. That's what we do, right? But you're not doing that now. Everything I'm saying right now, you seem like you're trying to just say something just to say something. Let's have productive dialogue or not talk at all. Because I got 25 songs I can play and we can just hush. You see, you get me? I hope I'm not being too mean or too brash. If I am, let me know. Am I? Am I being an asshole? Let me know.
Because the person.
No, you a family. You family. You real family. If I'm being a jerk, let me know. But you can't have dialogue if every time somebody say something. We had the podcast, and I stopped the podcast because one of the guys, every time one of the three of us said something, he had something negative and rebuttal. You can't have good dialogue if every time somebody says something, every time you say something, they have something negative to shoot down that opinion. Have a valid dialogue. If I say that's red, and you say, no, that's maroon, I go, why do you see maroon and I see red? And you go, oh, because it's maroon. You're wrong. That's not bad dialogue. That's
But I never said that you were wrong.
no. You said that was my opinion. Then you reiterated my opinion.
But you didn't even let me explain exactly what I was about to say.
There's nothing to say. If I say this black and you say no, that's your opinion is black. I say, oh, okay, it ain't black. You go, but it is black, but it got some white right there.
Men.
It's just like, wait a minute.
We agree to disagree.
Don't tell me I'm wrong.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do is agree to disagree.
But you can't. That's an oxymoron.
How you gonna say? You are always negative. It is an agree to disagree situation.
There is no agree to disagree. That's what some people say when they don't have anything else to say.
Who is this singing?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a darn shame.
Black Chorus.
Hey y'all.
Worldwide DJ mixes, and indie artists 24/7. So the party never stops.
Like what we did, that's what we do.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Who is that?
Buck Dollar. Tuscaloosa, stand up. Buck Dollar featuring Crook. I'm sorry, Crook. And they usually watch this after the show. Big BBE, they put it on after everybody get out work and stuff. So I don't want nobody calling me, cussing me out. What?
This is my presidential bitch. You bitch niggas is listening. Heard a lot of talk from your bitches, but them hoes about to be missing. I done seen it all, and I done it all, and I ain't even reached my peak. What you claim to done in 7 years. I did it all in a week. Ain't high capping for pussy.
Yeah, it's the laptop.
In my sleep. Y'all be 20 strong.
You heard it? When I refreshed that, it made it skip.
So
it's the laptop.
You swapping that out. I told him put that back in here.
Why did she get them on?
Something with the new software she had got, she had to get another Mac. I told her, like, don't even buy a new laptop. I'm like, why? Just keep that one, put it on this one, and put the Mac in here. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
All you need only is what you need. You don't need no more than that. And the music, of course, you know what I mean? But other than that, you already got a setup.
That makes sense. Yeah, she had took me back the last week. She was like, I got a new Mac. And I was like, why?
Yeah, they had to do something to it. There's nothing wrong with that one, so they said they wouldn't carry whatever they were trying to do, I guess. I don't know.
I got like 2 more laptops at home. I was thinking about bringing one. Because the one I got is smaller, but it's faster than this.
That one got some miles on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a triple there, boy.
Hey, Pavilion G7, they made that, I think that was for 2007 or something.
And that thing got beats on it, you know what I'm saying? That thing got beats on that block. Beats by Dre, too. Ain't even beats audio, it's beats by Dre, the original. So you know it sound better, you know what I'm saying? I put this in back when it still sound okay. But the beats by Dre was exclusive, you know what I mean?
Man, that dude made some money. Jim about put his name on something. Didn't help tweak nothing. Just said, nah, I don't like these headphones. Oh, I like these. Sell these. Man, I can't be in that position. Nah, them socks don't feel good. Them socks do. Put Big LAC on them socks. That thing did it on its own 12 times. You heard that?
Oh, I thought that was you over there. Mr. DJ, you know?
I hit it and it went to it. I need to learn. My homeboy told me I need to quit messing with virtual DJ. He said, "What do you use at real estate?" I said, "We use virtual DJ." He said, "Man, you need to get Serato." And so I looked at the price of Serato. I said, "Oh, that ain't bad." I downloaded it. It's on my laptop at home.
Yeah.
That thing is complicated. Serato is crazy.
I heard it was.
It's crazy. Like, we couldn't put that in here and expect new people to come in here and
like,
learn.
Bro, I've been here 5 years, and I'm really just now getting virtual DJ to where I can finesse it. I sound like a DJ for real. You know what I mean? Like, I've been here doing some things. If I had a board, I think I could go for a minute. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm gonna get used to it. All right, man. That was Black Corey. Down for me, and I'm a step but dollar featuring Crook. Shout out BBE for everybody that listen. A lot of people listen to the show and they hit me up in the inbox. They ask me what's that song playing at the beginning of the show. That is Guy Daniels or BBE. The name of the song is The Bad Man's Back, Bad Man Theme, which is me. I was called the bad man by somebody. I was told I was a bad man because of my opinions on people's songs. Artist, she got upset when we did the Underground Hit List. And for y'all that have been around with me for the longest, for the last 3 years since I've been on AUMA, Underground Hit List, what we did was we played music, but we played 10 songs. And them 10 songs, if your song sucked, in our opinion, you got shot. So an artist, she sent me her music. And when you're an artist, most artists like Regimia, like most models, like Mr. Exclusive, you know what I mean, most photographers and videographers, you consider your work to be the best, no matter what it looks like or what it seems like or whatever. In your mind, it's the best. And you're entitled to that opinion, especially if you spent money to produce that product. I get it. But if you send your music to someone, you ask them to grade or rate it, and they don't see it the way you see it, you can't get mad.
That's what we were talking about earlier. They're like, don't ask for my opinion if you don't want it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
don't ask for it if you don't want
Everybody's
it.
not going like I'm an artist. I know everybody's not going to be in agreement with every song that I put out, and that's okay with me. You know what I'm saying? Like give me some feedback. Let me know what's going on. If you don't say nothing, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I like what I like. You know what I mean?
Like back to me saying why I do the show. I don't do the show to appease people. That's not why I'm here. And if you feel like your opinion, if I say your music was bad, and your comeback at me was your show sucked, I already know where we stand. You get what I'm saying? Because number one, I'm not here to appease anybody. I'm here to try to help people with this platform. Now, if you're an artist and you send me your music and I say, you can do better with that, or don't do this, and you get upset instead of taking that criticism, then to me, you're not a true artist. Because no good artists are going to sit there and just, you don't know what you're talking about. Jordan didn't do that. When they told him he couldn't play basketball in high school, he went to college and became a superstar. Now, once he sit there and go, they don't know what they talk about, I'm going to keep doing it the way I'm doing it. Yeah. He listened to people and he got better. Regimia, if she take a bad picture, now somebody say, you didn't look cute in that picture, she's not going to sit there and get upset with you because she didn't look cute. What she's going to do is she's going to dissect that picture and say, okay, maybe I should have did this better. Or maybe the next time I get a photographer, maybe I ask him, can you not put that light so close? It's accentuating this and this and this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because some people are genuinely trying to help. Like, you got to be able to separate, like, the hater from the help. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are out to hate, you know what I'm saying?
Even the people that are hating you are helping you. Because let me tell you something. A hater will tell you the truth before your friends will. A hater's going to pick out the worst stuff about whatever you're doing and point it out before your friend. Your friends are going to sugarcoat it.
Right.
Yeah, them shoes ain't ugly. They just a little too big for your feet. You know what I mean? A hater going to be like, what the hell are you, what you got on? And I've had that several times. That's why I'm at the logo I'm at now. Because the other logo I had on my shirt, folks were like, what's that supposed to be? And right then I realized, it's doing too much. Maybe I should dumb it down and simplify it. And that's what you need. So the young lady got mad at me because we shot our song. And she went and told everybody, it's this group. I ain't going to name the group because my homegirl runs the group, and I respect her, what she do. But the young lady went in the group and said, don't go to the underground hit list. They're a bunch of haters. They don't want to help nobody. He lies. Say he number one, I didn't charge you to put your song on here. You get what I'm saying? Number one, I just gave you a platform. So even if I said I didn't like the song, 1,000 other people heard the song, and maybe 300-400 of them like it.
Right.
So I just gave you a platform. So number one, you should be thankful for that. Number two, it wasn't just my opinion. It wasn't just me. You know what I mean? It was 5 of us in there that day, and nobody liked it. Yeah, but I got called out. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, because you're the head. You know what I'm saying? If you want to kill something, you got to kill the head, right?
You got to kill the head.
Yeah, go to the head.
Chop it off at the shows.
You know what I'm saying? They cool. You not. You know what I'm saying? We coming for you, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what happened. But exclusive people don't know me like they think. Everybody think I'm the same as them. And you know me. Adversity, I laugh at adversity.
Yeah.
You know, coming for me or being mad at me or being upset with me or cussing me out, only thing I'm going to do is laugh in your face and make you mad. Because what you ain't going to do is put your hands on me.
Well, people get used to their social media tactics and they think they work on everybody until they run into a real one. Until it's like, yo, let me get your address real quick.
And that's our problem now. You know what I mean? Our problem now is people don't know how to communicate effectively. We think that yelling or screaming or talking over somebody or a bunch of emojis, that makes me the winner. I had a conversation on Facebook going back and forth. The girl told me I had shared the Lizzo thing. And back when Lizzo and somebody put something about BBW. And I said, yeah, and I chimed in, which is my right to chime in. I chimed in, yeah, something about BBWs. I said, oh, yeah, a lot of y'all saying y'all are BBWs are not. And that's what I said. So a girl got in the comments and
I remember that.
Yeah, and I got a bunch of yeahs and I got a bunch of FUs. The FUs make your boy stronger. You know what I mean? And so one chick said, oh, these dudes be talking about big girls and built like a Buick. Listen, first of all, what I was saying wasn't negative. What I was saying was big, beautiful women. Some of y'all are not. You know what I mean? And it's not about your looks.
Right.
Like, people take that. It wasn't about the looks. It's about the actions. It's about carrying yourself with class. It's about holding yourself to a higher standard.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying?
I know some ugly, pretty girls.
Yeah, and some ugly, skinny girls. You know what I mean? Some with ugly insides.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the fact that you being big, but a couple of the women in there took it big. I wasn't talking about the big. I'm talking about the beautiful soul. And I explained that a couple of guys came in there and they said some negative stuff, and I chopped them down. Hey, bro, that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the insides, how they carry themselves. The one girl obviously didn't read none of the comments, because people don't do that on social media. They go straight, and me and her were going back and forth, and she got pissed off because I didn't get mad. She wanted me to attack her. And she, oh, you built like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm beautiful though, ain't I? You know what I mean? Oh, you blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, yeah, I'm sexy. And I put a picture of myself. And once I put the picture of myself, she stopped commenting. You get what I'm saying? And it is because I'm not going to stoop to your level. Because you don't understand where I'm coming from doesn't make me wrong. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people, this social media shit, they go crazy with it because you can't understand my point of view does not make me incorrect in my point of view. You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to understand that. If we don't meet in the middle on whatever it is, we can still get common ground in the fact that we can have a decent conversation.
Right.
And we gotta get back to that, because before social media, you on the phone with somebody, you can explain yourself quite well, but it's hard to explain yourself in writing. You know what I mean? And
a lot of people say stuff on social media that they wouldn't say in your face or on the phone.
And a lot of people say stuff on social media that they don't really mean. A lot of people,
media bullies.
Yeah, a lot of people just want to be.
Twitter fingers.
Twitter fingers. A lot of people just want to be right, and I give you. Me and Mr. Clues had many conversations where I thought I was right and I was wrong, and I told him, yeah, you were right about that. Yeah. I get what you're saying, because conversation is meant to. My homeboy, Mr. Exclusive here, he has taught me a lot in the past few years, because I've seen him go through a lot. I've seen him when he was at his lowest, and I'm seeing him now when he's rising. You know what I mean? He, right now, being younger than me, is a person that I aspire to be. He is one of the people that I look at whenever I'm in a situation and I'm going, damn, I don't go, what would Jesus do? It's 3 or 4 people in my life that when I'm really at a point where I know I'm messing up, I go, damn, how would he handle it? How would she handle it? How would he handle it? How would he handle it? And Mr. Exclusive is one of those people lately, in the past couple of years, that I went, Exclusive want to argue with this clown. He'll smile and probably play some Christian music. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to get to. I can't help that I'm combative. I can't help that people call me when it's Saturday. And then calling me out. What is acting like a female? What is acting like a female? That's a good conversation.
Ranting.
Ranting? That's what I do. Males can't rant.
But we get ridiculed and we're bitter. We're this when we rant.
No. Listen, it's not ranting.
Every time I open my mouth, do you see this, right?
Like I said, being louder than somebody don't make you right. Just because you get louder than me don't make you right. It's not the ranting. It's what you're ranting about. You can rant all day, and if I agree with you, okay, I'm right on your back with that rant. But if you are ranting about the same nonsense, I can't find a man. Men ain't worth shit. Nobody want to keep hearing that. Give me some solutions. What can make a man better? You know what I mean? If you're going to rant about it, have a solution.
That's a good point.
And whenever I rant, I have a purpose to my rant. I'm not just sitting here ranting, oh, nigga, I can't find a good nigga. That's when you rant and don't have a solution. Then nobody want to hear that shit. And I still want to know what's acting like a female, because
I so thought we were gonna pass that.
No, because that's a good thing. I see that a lot on social media. Women will sit there and say, "You have female tendencies." Okay, but then when I act like a man, oh, it's so typical of a man. So which is it? Do you want me to be super masculine, and you hate that? You need to realize how to talk to a woman.
Of masculine, though?
I don't have. My definition. I don't have a definition of masculine because I don't believe in the word. I don't believe in masculine and feminine. I don't. I never have, because people are people. I may have some female traits. Okay, I was raised by women. You get what I'm saying? And I certainly have masculine traits because I was in a real masculine career when I was in the military. That ain't nothing but masculinity if you look at the definition of masculinity. But I don't have a definition because I feel like everybody should have equal parts, all of that. You have to be hard and soft because I can't be hard all the time. You get what I'm saying? Especially as a father and a husband, I can't be hard all the time. But one thing I won't be is illogical. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. That's and me and you have had that conversation. If I'm talking to you about something, I'm gonna try to give you as much logic as I can, so we can have a decent conversation. Because I believe that when people have decent conversations, both people learn something. But when you just throw out, these social media isms, you know what I mean, you don't have a decent conversation, so nobody learns, and you get a bunch of yelling and screaming over each other and all that type of stuff. And I don't think that's productive. I try to be productive. I try. But Mr. Exclusive.
What's up, bro?
When I came in earlier, you said you was doing Bible study?
Yeah, I was working on Bible study.
What is that about?
It's really just exactly what it sounds like, studying the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Really just, like my whole point is, to show people how, you know what I'm saying, how it relates to their life on an everyday basis, you know what I mean? Because y'all two not dealing with today.
She got an attitude.
Yeah,
I don't.
She got an attitude. Listen, let me tell you about Regimia. Regimia is one of the smartest people I ever met in my life. She is.
Why are you sitting there lying?
No.
He makes sarcasm sound so true, don't it?
You sounded sincere to me, Regina.
But it's the truth. Reason why I call her one of the smartest people I know is because she tries to learn. You cannot be smart without trying to learn.
Absolutely.
Now, she gets caught in her emotions a lot. And I understand why. I get it. You know what I mean?
I'm emotional.
It ain't because you're emotional, because when I first met you, you didn't have that trait. But you've been through a lot lately. Yeah. And that tends to bring that stuff. So that's why I don't get worked up.
You can't be hard all the time.
I'm telling you.
What did I just say? What did I just say? You can't be hard all the time.
Right.
You can't be soft
I agree with you on
all the time. You gotta be mushy.
Balanced.
You got everything you do in life. But like I was saying, she's one of the smartest people I know. But Regimia doesn't know how to balance that emotion with intellect. She doesn't. She gets them confused. She'll get something in her head and she feel like she's right. She doesn't want to listen.
But when someone tells me I'm wrong, I admit it.
We're going to play some music.
No, serious. See what I'm talking about?
Regina,
let's talk.
Regina,
y'all crazy.
You know how much it takes for you to go, oh, okay. You know how much it takes.
You got to explain to me I'm wrong.
Me and her I was at work, bruh. I was at work. Like turning wrenches.
I needed an opinion.
And she had me going back and forth with her on Messenger for 2 hours.
Wow.
I wanted to know.
Listen, Regina is one of those people you can give her a straight up answer.
Yeah.
And this is why I say she don't know how to balance intellect with emotion. You give her a straight answer, she would know, yeah, that's the right answer. But the emotional side of her would not accept it. It won't. Yeah. It won't. Like me. If I say, is that a New York Mets hat? And you go, no, this Yankees, the Mets got a different kind of NY, blah, blah, blah. I go, oh, okay. I'm not going to argue with you anymore about it. I'm going to go say, okay, all right. New York Yankees hat. Oh, he was right. Her?
Yeah.
Regimia, such, blah, blah, blah. No, that ain't right. What?
Out the gate.
Out the straight. You heard the whole conversation we've been having. Everything I say is no. It's like, listen, I do this every day. Everybody at Adobe know I am the research king. I'm not gonna tell you nothing. I'm not gonna tell you nothing with a for sure certainty unless I know for sure. If I don't know, I'm one of the people that go, I don't know, let me look it up. I do it all the time. But when she hit me, she said, what's the difference? We're gonna go back to this from 3 weeks ago. She said, if
Why you bring up the past?
because
Let the past stay where
no,
it's at.
when you in court, you have to bring up the evidence. So she went, if everything, how did you put it? If every action can be justified, something about explaining yourself.
I said, where is the right and wrong?
Where's the right and wrong if every action is justified? And I told her, this is what I said out the gate. I said every action cannot be justified, and right and wrong is dependent on the different people, on you. And it went downhill from there. She didn't want to hear that because she had an opinion. She had an opinion in her head, and she wanted me to validate that opinion. And that's where, like I said, she's super smart because a dumb person wouldn't even ask anybody's opinion.
Right.
They would just ran with it. But she's super smart, and she's calculating, but her emotions. When she has something in her head, and she said, "No, I'm right, nigga, I'm right." You ain't gonna tell her she ain't right. And that was the whole thing. And I had to break it down, because nothing can be solved without logic. I say this to you all the time, baby. You cannot solve. Listen to anybody out there listening in Radio Land, to the 0 people watching on Facebook, and to the people that's gonna watch this later on video or YouTube, because I get a lot of people that watch it later on video or YouTube. Listen, no argument can be solved without logic. You can't use emotion to solve an argument. That's how fights start. That's how people go to jail. That's how you get court cases, when you use emotion to solve your problems. That's why most of y'all are lonely. Not you, Regina. That's why most of y'all don't have a man or a woman, because in every relationship, you go into the relationship with nothing but emotion. It's good to be loved and want to be loved and have love and love and love. But you got to have logic. What does this person do for me? That's not an emotional question. That's a logical question.
But it goes hand in hand with emotion.
No. When you're in a relationship, when you already know you care for the person, that's why you are in a relationship. That's the emotion. Leave it there. I care for you. Let's hang out. Let's be together all the time. That's the emotion. Logic is, what does this person bring to my life? Yeah. What are we going to do if we have an argument? What are we going to do to eat? What are we going to do to live? Those are logical. You can't buy food with emotion. You can't put gas in your car with emotion.
I agree.
The logical part of the relationship is how we keep this thing working. You already know.
Let me stop lying.
You already know. Me and Mr. Exclusive had a conversation earlier before you got here about a young lady that propositioned a young man. If you pay me a week, you can have sex with me all the time.
That's super crazy still to me.
It's crazy, but guess what?
This ain't even about being saved.
Guess what?
Right.
I'm just here like that's super crazy.
But it's crazy, but guess what? It's logical.
Absolutely.
Because he has a need that she assumed he has a need.
Yeah.
And she has a need.
Find the man.
She need money. She assumed that he needs sex.
Shut up, Jimmy.
But it's people out there that will pay for it. And it's people out there will sell it.
They've been doing it for years.
It's the oldest profession. Sex for money is the oldest profession. That's why.
You're gonna tell me one time I'm walking around with an ATM. I should never be broke.
I heard my mama tell my sister. My mama told my sister, as a woman, you should never be broke. And she didn't elaborate, but my 10-year-old brain already knew what she was talking about. As a woman, you should never be broke. But also, as a man, you should never be broke.
True.
Because you should find something that you are good at doing and do it for money.
Yeah.
Never do nothing that you're good at for free. But back to the emotions and logic. Never go into any situation emotional. Never. Never think that love is going to sustain any personal relationship you have with people. Never. Never think that never believe that someone is loyal to you. Use logic. Why is that person here? What does that person need? What does that person want? How does that person help me? Use logic. That's why some of y'all rappers ain't making it. Because you're using emotion. Oh, I know my music good. My music make people dance. The only people dancing are the people that think they're going to make some money off you. Everybody else is using logic with this music. Does this purchase of Shady Boom Boom new album, does it make me feel good? Should I buy it? That's logic. That's logic. We're going to get into some more music. Then we're going to get into Regimia's 5 minutes. Who I got coming
Is
up?
that the commercial for that?
Nah. Nah. And
That's your commercial?
Oh, no.
nah.
We're going to have music behind it next week. Dun, dun, dun.
That's a good idea.
You know what? Excuse me. Don't do it.
That's a
Don't
good
do
idea. Uh-oh.
I'd rather not have a theme song.
I guess.
Oh,
That's happening.
I said that out loud, didn't
Virginia, 5 minutes.
I? You know what?
And I'm
You
gonna get,
nasty.
and I'm gonna get exclusive to record.
I'm getting ready. I think I'm doing it on my phone tonight. Just email it to him.
You know what? That's so nasty.
Hey man, it's locked up.
Just keep talking and restart the program because we're working it.
I can't even look. It won't even let me do that. It's just stuck on the hand. But yeah, Regimia, go ahead and do your 5 minutes.
Now?
Yeah, I can't. Oh, let's do the graphic for the people that can't see. Regimia's 5 minutes. You like that? Oh, that's it right
Here
there.
you go with that.
That's it right there. That's it right
I'm
there.
so weak.
That's it right there. Yeah, I'm gonna just restart the whole thing.
But what I wanted to talk about was online dating first and then go into long distance relationships. Online dating, women, please be careful first off, because there's so much going on when it comes to sex trafficking. It comes to selling women. Sex trafficking is selling women, so please be careful because they are literally looking for women that are weak and what we were just talking about, being lonely. So just be careful when it comes to that. I really want to know, how do people feel about online dating? Because I see a lot of it lately, and I keep getting inboxes wanting to date me because of online dating. So in my opinion, online dating, I don't trust it. I don't condone it, because that is for people that won't get out and do something. They feel like this is my opinion.
No, I'm listening. I'm not.
I did.
I'm listening.
Because I'm telling you.
Because it piqued my interest. Like, I'm over here doing other stuff. When she said that, I was like, oh, shit.
See, Lord have mercy. Okay.
This is getting interesting, though. Please carry on.
Okay.
If nothing else, I want to
Reason why. Reason why I say people are lazy. They won't get out and meet people, mingle, meet new people. If you're in rapping, modeling, acting, you have to get out and mingle. Those people that just sit on their sofa and go online and just posting things, they don't get anything accomplished. And that goes along with online dating. When you're online dating, you're going to have to eventually meet that person.
Mm-hmm.
So be careful, because you never know if you're catfished.
Catfish tastes good.
You know what?
That's my fault.
And ketchup and mustard. Okay. Catfish is a dangerous thing because you never know what you're getting into.
That show hilarious though.
And it is. I actually was watching that. I was binge watching that last night, actually, just to be honest with you, because I knew my segment was going to be on online
That's
dating.
pretty good. You're researching too. I like that. That's
Told you smart.
So you have to be careful when it comes to that, because
Just emotional.
I know it, but I have passion behind my emotion. But anyway, so back to what I was talking about.
It's an emotion.
I'm passionate about my emotion.
It's the same thing. You can't be emotional about your emotion.
I can,
Okay. I quit.
in my opinion.
I quit.
No.
I give up.
Okay. But anyway, seriously, my women, online dating is not safe. Point blank period.
Men either.
Men either, because these women, I've had 3 profiles that were not mine.
Oh wow.
Somebody stole my photos and made a page.
Oh wow.
And I had to report it. So men, please be careful.
I ain't hot enough yet. Ain't nobody made a profile of me like you hot. Like,
I ain't
I'm
that
like,
hot,
man.
but I want to see. I don't even want to see that because they're gonna actually think if I'm really trying to do something,
Yeah.
and they're in that same different demographic,
Absolutely.
they're gonna think that I'm fake, and I don't want that.
Oh, they run up on you thinking they've been talking to you the whole
Right,
time. They're like,
think-
oh, you don't know me?
exactly. Who are you? Oh.
Do.
Exactly. So that's the reason why I say online dating, that's something that in my opinion I wouldn't do. I've heard a lot of people say they've met their spouse, their companion, whomever online. I don't trust it. Whatever floats your boat, let it float. That's on you.
Sure, bro.
Long distance relationships.
Talk to him. This one I want to hear. You know what I mean? Because I'm interested in this one right here.
Long distance relationships. That's where communication starts. I understand that. But how can you trust communication all of the time? Because you never know what the intent is behind that communication. You don't. And that's even when you're meeting a person face to face. But long distance relationship, that person can have a wife at home. I've been in it. I've seen someone, no, not me personally, but I've actually experienced that with a friend of mine.
I've done it.
Oh, damn. Okay.
It's the truth. Hell.
And
people ain't meant to be married nowhere.
Damn, man.
I'm still working on him. God's still working on him.
Please,
That's why I'm in his life
working.
still. That's why I'm in his life.
Please
still,
stay in
you know
his
what I mean?
life.
Working on it.
Stay.
Marriage is
Not like in that aspect, but
no,
please stay in his life.
Marriage
Okay.
is some bullshit. I go on the record saying that, and I have.
Because he's not happy in it.
No, I am very happy.
This is great because I'm taking the life coaching class now. And like this is awesome
That
stuff.
seems unhappy to me.
Awesome.
No,
I
no.
can work. I can
Why-
build on
why-
this.
Because
Why-
I've met happy married couples and they've actually
because-
said they love
No,
being
but
married.
you're looking at it. What I'm saying wrong, a different way. Just because you love being married doesn't mean that marriage is a good thing.
Those people that are happy in their marriage that
But-
I've met
Okay.
literally condone marriage
Oh,
because it's shared between two people that truly love
Are
them.
they condoning marriage or are they condoning being happy together? It's a
Both.
difference.
That's what they do.
But you can be
That's what
happy
I've
with
come to
somebody
find out.
without marriage.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Look at Golden Hunt and Kurt
No,
Russell.
I'm saying, but if people understood exactly where marriage came from, a lot of more people would say, yeah, that's some bullshit. But I understand having a, goal of being married. I get it. I've been married 3 times, so I get it.
Okay, see.
But, like I say, it's some bullshit. It's bullshit to me that the government charge you to love somebody. That's to me. If I love you, is that paper gonna make me love you anymore? No, it's just gonna give you the government the right to tax us and charge us. We say we want to go our separate ways. Oh, okay, we're gonna need $3,000 for y'all not to live together no more.
Yeah, it costs more to get divorced than it does to get married.
Way more. And why? Because they trick you into marriage is good for you.
No,
give me $35.
No, that's not a trick.
Give me $35.
You're not supposed to get a divorce.
Give me $35.
That's the whole point of it. You're supposed to get married one time.
Or
That's
you're not
it.
supposed to get married. you can't say
Everybody
you're
needs
not
to be
supposed to get
married.
divorced.
There's validity there because you
Yeah.
probably made the wrong
And I can
person.
agree. Exactly. I can agree with
You know, in
All the way wrong.
Asian
Right.
cultures, they don't allow them to get divorced. They say stay with that person and
they have to
work
deal
it
with
out.
Yeah, they have to
And you
deal
know
with
what those people do? They move into different houses and just don't file divorces.
Right.
I mean, I don't know what's safer.
But I'm sorry.
You're probably gonna get catfished by your wife. But yeah, you got 2 more minutes.
But long distance relationships, in my opinion, I want to hear other people's opinions too as well. If you can chime in, that'd be awesome on the Big LAC Show page as well. Thank you. But when it comes to long distance relationship, me, in my own opinion, in my experience, I don't trust it. Because like I was stating, that man could be married and have a separate life and then trying to live another.
Or that woman.
Or that woman, exactly. But
Okay, she whispered it.
Because she better have, because I didn't hear it. Whatever it was, I didn't hear it. About to push propane on her ass.
But seriously, long distance relationship to me, it doesn't work because the communication, when it's not consistent, you're gonna think negative on a man and a woman's side. So just watch yourself. Online dating and long distance relationships, whatever, like I said, whatever floats your boat, let it float.
I think the end result is just be careful.
Just be careful.
That was Regimia's 5 minutes. Sing it for me, Tom.
Oh, wait, yeah, I was getting ready to say it.
Sing
That
for
was Regimia's 5 minutes.
Yo, that we got. I'm recording that for real. Hey man, this is Cap. Propane.
Gotta die.
Yeah.
OCE. Meet us outside.
Let go. Yeah.
I go sleep on propane. Wake up on that drink, man. I'm smoking weed like cigarettes.
Knee deep in that dope game.
I go sleep on propane. Wake up on that drink, man. I'm smoking weed like cigarettes.
Were you on a slow class in school?
No, I was in all honors classes.
Really?
I used to actually mentor not mental retardation, but
I go to sleep on
special needs.
Yeah, mental retarded people say it.
No, I just say retarded.
Why not?
Because they're not retarded.
Because social media tells you it's wrong.
No, I didn't say I
You know
said
what the word,
to me.
you know the word retarded means, right? You know what it means. It means slower to develop than others. So that's what the word retarded ain't a bad
I
word.
use different lingo, mentally challenged kids. I used to sponsor them. I used to have my own person where I used to tutor her.
What's the challenge?
They're learning capabilities.
It's not a challenge. They would never learn like you learn. So isn't it a challenge for them? It's life. Logic. Stop with the emotion. Did you paint the back of your hair yourself?
No, my barber did. And it looked like a weed plant.
Look like that Adidas song.
They do. You feel me? Know much about giving up. Damn sure don't give a fuck.
I go with that.
Look like Adidas.
I go with that too.
I go sleep on propane. Wake up on that drink, man. I'm smoking weed like cigarettes.
You look at that.
Wake up on that drink, man. I'm smoking weed like cigarettes. I go to sleep on propane. Wake up on that drink, man. I'm smoking weed like cigarettes.
Knee deep in that dope game.
I go to sleep on propane. Wake up on that drink, man. I'm smoking weed like cigarettes. Knee deep in that dope game. I'm geeked up, my mind on money. How to get a bitch out of road. Trying to keep me out of zone. I haven't had them photos. Spit with your hoe said I gotta suck the dick off the coast. My money mission, what you wish for? No whoop the whoop, and now I'm all up in her. Lay it down right there in the center. Go against your brain and your ass get spinner. Came in the cab, yeah, he that nigga. I'll make a move on your ass still finna. Ain't recognized, fame recognized, lame nigga get blamed. Wanna ride and get high with no bread by.
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
We can do it, no surprise. You can say we can look and see the better.
They're my artists.
Wanna go to war, there's some motherfuckers like us. You don't even know who you're fucking with, boy. Ride with me with that ride. Shit, get high with me with that fly.
Somebody said,
No idea what's going through my head over there.
somebody says whoever did this song needs a hug.
They do. His rap name is Captain Caveman.
I go sleep on propane. Wake up on that drink, man.
The song is propane. He's talking about
That's
being,
what he brought to my show too.
yeah, he's talking about being high. He's out of his mind.
So I think I listened to it then. You know what I'm saying? I was in a different space.
You ought to see the video we shot for. It's like birds and shit flying around his head. I did the video. And they got birds flying around, little colorful birds flying around his head, skulls popping up. Yeah.
Dr. K, man, yeah. We'll pray for him.
Hey,
Somebody needs
what
to.
you say? She said his mom didn't love him. That's so weak.
His glory love him to death. That was your problem.
Terrible.
You know, you got that spectrum. You can't love your kids too much, and you gotta love them just right. If you don't love them at all, they turn out to be psychos. If you love them way too much, they turn out to be psychos. You gotta give them that balance. Everything's about balance. I know plenty of people who mom love them to death, and they in jail right now because they didn't know the consequences.
He went tall. I like this. I can rock with this.
Another one of my artists.
I would bump to this in my car. Now this an artist.
There's a
the beginning of my post, it says MP3 only, no links, and folks still send a link. Trey.
I was already here. I came to visit.
We teaming up to take over the world. We teaming up to take over the world. Good angel, bad angel. See the black and the white, the dichotomy. You found a man yet? You found a man yet? You said it at the beginning of the year you were getting me a man. What's my name? You date? You already date? I'm gonna say, what's her name?
It's a process.
Not for her. She don't do processes. She jump right in shit.
Not in 2020, we processing everything.
I've been celibate for 8 years, trust me. 8 years, so he lying. I don't jump into nothing.
Celibate for 8 years? What you been selling?
What man
What you been selling a bit of? What was that dude that was here? The one with the afro? What was his name?
With you.
What was his name? The one you kicked out. Man, yeah. See what I tell you?
That's Andrietta man.
So it did it over here.
He lived. I'm saying we on radio side.
True. What you mean that? What you mean that?
They fucking, they been fucking.
This is the female me. That's the woman me. Stop it. Stop. Hey, he gonna say it like a head, yeah. Trina, okay.
Live.
I know you're super live. What about you? Trina. Stop Trina.
I got all the text messages screenshot. I got all the saved. I can screenshot and send it to me. I'm screenshotting the same stuff he sent to me. He's saying fucking old man. He's trying to make fuck you when you put it to you. Bro, you ain't had no money. So there's a fucking paycheck. Oh yeah.
That's been the last. That's been the end of the Big LAC show. We're never coming back again. Just turn all the lights off. Playing crazy.
Oh man.
That's not it. Don't nobody know who these people are. They the only people that know who they are. And she normally look at it too.
That's my mama, but she just told me to give her some time.
Hey, lad.
They just told me that I was tripping. I was living in the world, but I started to listen. You never asked me for a damn thing. I was digging on thing. Let you walk away.
I noticed that when you walked in, my light went off.
I miss you, yeah, I miss your mud.
It did. When you walked in, it went. Am I lying? She walked in, the light went off. And them 4 hour batteries, and they didn't last an hour and a half. I'm about to buy the ones with the plugs in them. I got my big one downstairs. I don't know why I didn't put them up.
Maybe next time around you'll listen and recognize my words.
No.
I got a new guy. His name DJ Needles. His folks. 3 months.
Welcome DJ Needles to AUMA Radio.
He got 3 days. He out.
Goodbye, Ben. Yeah, for y'all that's listening, that sexy chocolate woman is
Wait till the mic's off.
station owner. There was off, but my computer picks up. Yeah. Yeah, the mic's right here on the computers, and yeah.
The mic. Okay.
Yeah, that was our station owner and manager and CEO, Katrina Katrina Lachey Moore. What's your middle name, Katrina?
Vicious.
No, that ain't it. But it should be. It should be, but it's not. Maybe it's Maleficent. I watched that
I
today.
like her.
I watched part 2 today.
It's a good movie.
That shit was boring as hell.
What?
Yeah, part 1 was good.
I like 1 and 2.
Part 2 was horrible. The plot structure was horrible. But we ain't gonna get into that. We're gonna get into this hit list. Right. We got these songs on this hit list, and we're gonna say whether or not these songs suck. We got this Flo and Demo featuring Taz and Red, Wind It Up. We got this Isaiah 458-1, You've Been Warned. And we got this Mistakes by Nikkei. I guess that's how you pronounce her name. And it's called Mistakes, produced by Future. Now, the way this person spells their name is F-Y-U. That isn't few. Chur, C-H-U-R. Now, that's Chur. But they, yeah.
You know.
Nah. Don't do it.
Special
Don't.
ed retarded.
You said you didn't like the word.
That was retarded.
See? Anyway, I got 2 of my favorite people right here. We're gonna play these songs and we're gonna get their opinion. And we're gonna get my opinion.
Oh.
And this is the hit list. First song we're gonna go with is Isaiah 458-1.
Please.
You've Been Warned. When I heard it, I listened to it, and it's kind of preachy, but I get why.
Yeah.
I get why. But listening to it, the average person will probably be turned off by it and be like, man, come on now. But people that are extreme Christians.
Yeah. It's even.
Oh, yeah, you sent me the song.
I didn't send the song. I wouldn't have sent.
Oh, you sent him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would have sent the other song because it's more. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the other song, but there's nothing wrong with this song. But it's very preachy. You know what I'm saying?
It's strong.
Like.
Yeah, it's strong.
Lord.
Yeah, it will offend some people. I'm just gonna let you know.
Interesting.
Especially if you don't know nothing about what he's talking about.
Regardless if you know or not, it's kind of like you shouldn't do this.
Yeah,
it's one of those things, and it's like, who the hell are you? But I get where he was coming from, and when I listened to it, I was like, whoa, I gotta play this because
only you.
Because I like the give and take, but we're gonna play Isaiah 58-1, and if y'all don't know what that is, look it up. And this is You've Been Warned, the hit list. Y'all out there listening, y'all let me know if you like it or not. Here we go.
Yeah. Get ready to take you on a trip through the word.
Somebody should tell him to bag him off that mic.
So go grab your Bibles,
He breathing
grab your
hard.
concordances. Let's go.
Did he say, but let's go?
Let's go.
Oh.
You've been warned.
I'm sorry. I was about to say, oh, yeah, that's extreme.
You've been warned about having other gods before the king.
Why you mean the mind of
You don't
Exhibit?
understand that you shouldn't lean. You've been warned about the lifestyle.
He sound like Scarface to me.
Scarface. Like the other song definitely sounds like Scarface 100%. He definitely got Scarface vibe.
He got Scarface.
So like I told him in the first one, yo, it sounds like Scarface.
Coming your way. You've been warned that every preacher who preach they ain't from God. Every child point of understanding you need to use the ride. You've been warned about the short skirts and dresses and showing your breasts.
You've been warned about the short skirts and dresses and showing your breasts.
Fornication and lies. You've been warned about the many things God hates. One is pride. You've been warned about the devil who comes to steal, kill, and destroy. You've been warned about the ways of the
Who warned them about the short skirts and dresses and breasts? What was that chapter in the Bible? These shall not wear short skirts and breasts and dresses.
I don't want you to consider me as the modern day Moses coming to bring you up out of your Egypt.
The modern day Moses. But I heard y'all like, whoa, that's a bold claim. That's a bold claim. He the modern day Moses come to take you out of your Egypt.
Listen.
You've been warned about your tongue and how deadly it is. You've been warned of the importance of training up your kids. You've been warned it's not about religion, it's about relationships. So get the mold about your eye and let my business so you get. He that is without sin, let him cast the first stone. You've been warned that when you talk to God's people, you watch your tone. You've been warned not to touch is anointed. I do what's profit harm, this only sounds in the Lord. Or a deadly thunderstorm. You've been warned about the Sabbath, which is Saturday. But you've been warned that you ain't saved by day. But by the way, you've been warned it's going to be a great falling from the church. You've been warned that you've been saved by grace, not by your works. You've been warned about the false prophets and the Antichrist. You've been warned that Christ is coming back like a thief in the night. And you've been warned about the mark of the beast to get your groceries. You've been warned about wormwood and the purpose for humanity. You've been warned.
Okay.
got that emotion.
We out. You've been
Okay.
warned.
Now, okay. The first one was You've Been Warned. Miss Exclusive.
I mean, I like the record. Like, I've had it for quite some time now. You know what I mean? It is a bold record. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't be in your feelings, your emotions. You know what I'm saying? When you're listening to the song,
You can.
You do have to, like, you can be that way in any song.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you can.
But you can't be so churchy or so, you know what I'm saying, against this, against that you can't appreciate the music part of it. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I like the record, man. I told him I liked it, but I like that song better, you know what I mean? It's more playable on the regular basis, you know what I mean? This is right here. Let me tell you something, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you right now, pull you by the ear real quick and tell you about this.
Yeah.
Dope record, though.
I liked it. I like the words behind it. It had a message.
Did it?
It did.
What
You've
was-
been warned.
You've been warned what, though?
Oh, he's been talking about how women put themselves out there, flaunt themselves, and they wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
Certain things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it is what it is. You flaunt yourself. You put yourself out there. Also, when it comes to spare the rod, spoil the child, he put it all out there.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hey,
like
yo.
that. I
I'm
like that.
so glad you sitting here and you said that because you pulled a whole revelation out of that I never saw. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Oh, you ain't hear that part?
No. We talking about revelation here. You know what I'm saying? Words behind the words. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm saying, but you didn't.
I heard it, but I never like I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? So I never really. Now I'm hearing the words and I'm hearing her saying what she's saying and I'm pulling all of that stuff out. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, he says a lot.
Yeah.
I like
appreciate
that.
Appreciate that.
A lot of people won't like that
Mm-hmm.
because they don't know how to
Yeah.
say, hey, yeah, I do it, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Mm. I like.
I can take my emotions out of certain things.
What are you talking about? there you go being emotional.
I'm
saying you ain't
emotional
being
now.
emotional.
What just
happened?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
You must have felt his spirit saying you
I
emotional.
did. I did.
don't. I was sitting there like,
I felt the
no,
energy.
You
no.
been warned.
the energy was, oh, okay, I get where y'all coming from.
Yeah.
Y'all let me have some rebuttal.
Yeah, have that.
Take it.
I love the song. When I heard it, it giggled me to my spirit. Because I heard it and I was like, wow, he's saying some stuff that most Christian artists won't say.
Yeah.
Because they're scared they'll turn away their demographic. He was real bold.
Yeah.
He was real preachy. But a couple of the things he brought out, he didn't. The only issue I have with it is he didn't expound on it.
Right.
It was a lot of preaching without giving
why I
people
was
the
glad
why.
she
Oh,
said
okay.
what she
You see
said.
what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I heard the preaching portion, and again, there were some good things out of there, but she got a revelation out of that stuff. You see what
Like
I'm saying?
that's why when you said that, I was like, oh, I got that. And I know you're a smarter person than I am, so I was like,
Nah.
why the hell did you? But that was my problem with the record. Like, it's a good record, but my problem with
The
is
scenarios, the story behind
you
it.
can't say don't do that without telling somebody why. You can't do that. Like, the last verse should have been a lot of, let me tell you why,
Yeah.
what will happen good for you or bad for you, not just don't do it. Because a lot of people are going to get, oh, okay, I understand what you're trying to do, but you can't tell me what I shouldn't do. A lot of people are going to feel that way.
Right.
And they're entitled to. All right, the next song is, well, anyway, we all say it's a good song. Just
I like
it should be, technically it was a good song. It sounded great. Whoever mixed and mastered it, good job.
Isaiah, what up? I see you tomorrow, boy.
He coming up here tomorrow?
I ain't gonna be here tomorrow either. Nigga be on the show tomorrow. Music be playing tomorrow.
Oh.
He'll be on my Facebook Live, so you know.
Oh, okay. Next song we're gonna play is "Mistakes" by Nike. I think that's her name.
Oh, no.
Produced by Future. Future.
For you,
Future.
for you,
And I already know the opinions we're gonna get on this song,
Oh, no.
and I can't wait to laugh when it starts up and y'all hear it.
Shit, baby.
I love to see people's faces. All right, let's go.
Tell me, have you ever loved a man? And did he love you too? Let me tell you that I love this man. And he told me that he loved me too. Tell me, did he hold you tight at night? Or did he hold you? Did he ever kiss you softly, grab you tightly, and make you feel secure?
Tell him, girl. How could you seek revenge and be confused at the same time? See, logic. No logic. No logic. You were confused while you were seeking
And nobody
revenge?
can make you love him.
That's an argument for another day. But she really did walk in here in my light without, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. I was there. I saw
That's
it.
all. Because it was going good.
Energy, man, and that one just want to die so bad. That one want to die so bad. I'm never bringing them back. And they so damn compacted. Matter of fact, one of them yours. Maybe the one that died. That's the one I got for you. Oh no, the one I got for you in the house. It's the smaller one. The big ones, they too much to set up. You gotta set that screw the light bulb in and pop them out.
Warren Parker said, I hope this isn't registered. Need some more. I agree with you, Warren. She got too many runs in there. And they all ain't, they're not.
Whoever it ain't her. Whoever mixed this didn't do a good job. They didn't do a good job at all. She has a nice voice.
Yes, she does.
It just needed to be tweaked, and the engineer didn't know how to do it.
Okay.
A lot of engineers don't know how to do R&B. They don't know what to do with R&B artist's voice. Like you heard my artist Courtney Alexis. You heard that sounded.
That did.
I engineered it. You know, I know how to work with an R&B artist's voice. You can't sit there and just let somebody that's singing just sing into the mic and then put the beat behind it and let it go. You got to do some tweaking because they're going to be all over the place. You got to get them to sing more than one time because you got to composite those verses together because sometimes they're going to be way off pitch, so you can just cut that little piece out, throw the other piece in when it was on pitch. But I'm not going to give a engineering lesson. What did you think about Mistakes by Nicki?
I got a couple things.
Okay.
First, let's start with the engineer.
We only got 13 minutes.
I know it. Let's start with the engineer.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? One, all that stuff you said was cute, but you know what I'm saying? Even with that,
He said it was cute.
even with that, a good engineer, you know what I'm saying, controls the atmosphere and the environment.
True.
I believe she can sing for real, for real.
Yep.
I heard something there, but she was doing way too much.
Way too much.
The engineer should have cut that out from the beginning. No, we not. No, we not doing that. What you gonna do is sing. You don't need to be no extra. You got a
Too
voice,
many
use
runs.
it.
You
Just
right.
be natural.
You right.
know what I mean?
Like I was trying to be nice.
I'm not really
Since
sure.
when?
I'm always nice.
I'm not really sure about the message portion of the song. You know what I'm
Not-
saying?
With an opinion.
But it needs, you know what I'm saying? It needs some work, and she needs to get with an engineer that loves her. Is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like I don't think she can't sing, and I think she actually might have a wonderful voice, but the engineer didn't give her credit on that. You know what I mean? He didn't do no justice. So you know, go back in the studio, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Get a better engineer.
Or don't.
Yeah. You know,
At all time.
rewrite some lyrics too.
Yeah, because, them break down the hooks. Okay, Regimia, your opinion?
It was too much.
Way too
Yeah.
much.
It was too much.
From the beginning.
From the beginning to the end.
I'm sorry, that's your time.
She tried to do a Luther Vandross beginning
Yeah.
and then came in wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Did too much.
Amen.
Said too much.
Mm-hmm.
Rewrite your lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. I understand that you want your audience to know you and to understand you, but everybody ain't meant to understand everything you go through.
Mm-mm.
Don't put it in your song. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Just too much.
Okay.
Okay, right.
I
Big LAC.
agree with everything both of them have said. I have no qualms. I don't have any. I don't at all. Like I told you, I'm a logical person. I live by that. I'm not gonna argue when there's no need to argue. I'm not gonna. The song wasn't a good song, but it has potential to be a good song. Only thing I can like.
I think that's what makes me mad about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Only thing I can kind of slightly disagree with Regimia on a little bit is I like the originality of being so bold and saying what she was saying in the song. Like the cheating part and all that stuff that happened.
Yeah.
Like that makes you vulnerable, and some people are going through that.
Yeah.
They may say, oh man, somebody out there is going through what I'm going through. Because like we was talking about extramarital affairs and you get another woman pregnant or you get pregnant by another man. That happens every day. It happens every day.
it does.
And a lot of people feel they go through some stuff because they feel like I'm alone in this. If she can tweak that and stop trying to do all the it doesn't work. Sometimes the church vocals don't work in R&B. Like, so that's it. That's all I gotta say.
They don't work in church on Sundays, child guy.
All right, next song is Wind It Up. This is Flo and Demo featuring Tazzy Red.
Okay.
Let's go.
Why? 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 Let's why? Wind it up. See me coming, please. Love it when you tease me. Show me all you see. Wind it up. Put your body in motion. Love it when you work it. We love it when you twerk it. Wind it up. Ooh, you get me in the time when you love it nice. Wind it up.
And over me whining, reclining, I'm balance alignment. Them body free minded, me feel nice and look good. All kind of wine me can do, watch me move. With any dollar try free contest, you will lose, but don't lose your cool, yeah. Somebody please tell the DJ Crystal baby. The bassline is fiending, body is calling.
Wind it up. See me coming, please. Love it when you tease me. Show me all you see. Wind it up. Put your body in motion. Love it when you work it. We love it when you twerk. Wind it up. Ooh, you get me in the time when you love it nice. Wind it up. It's from left to right. Wind it up, baby girl. You got the green light. Show me what you got. Looking like she going for that gold. That number one spot. Wind it up with my nigga. Guys thinking about what we gon' do tonight, yeah. You can do it, baby, fast or slow. It don't matter to me, you know I'm a pro. Work it tough for me, baby. Riding on me like you wanna be my lady. I'ma stay cool like AC, but if we proceed, I'ma act like it with the man. Wind it up. See me coming, please me. Love it when you tease me. Show me all you see.
Wind it up.
Put your body in motion. Love it when you work it. We love it when you twerk.
Wind it up.
Ooh, you get me in the time when you love it nice.
Wind it up.
See me coming, please me. Love it when you tease me. Show me all you see. Wind it up. Put your body in motion. Love it when you work it. We love it when you twerk. Wind it up.
Combine Magazine. Let's combine. For features and ads, find us on Facebook or Instagram at Combine Magazine.
Yeah, man, that was Wind It Up, Flo and Demo featuring Tazzy Red Green Boys. Mr. Exclusive, what do you think?
Not a bad record. You know what I mean?
That's it?
Yeah, it's not a bad record though.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got.
All right, Regina.
All you got?
I know why he ain't being he ain't being critical. I understand. Go ahead and say something, Regina.
I liked it. It's catchy.
You like it?
It's really catchy.
That's it? That's all you got?
It's catchy.
All right, so I'll be the bad guy.
You look at me. You put your eye on me. You know,
goddamn it, you know
like I'm the one he can't do.
Yeah.
Y'all hear more than I do. Because
Nah.
y'all know what to look for.
No, I have nothing negative to say.
Yeah.
I like it. The lyrics were a little remedial, I think, but that's Flo's thing. Like, he doesn't do a lot of big. He's a real good hook man, but he's not a real what's the word? Somebody give me a good word. He doesn't use bombastic lyrics. Like
that.
Yeah, you like that? He does, all his stuff is simple. Like, you're gonna listen to it, you're gonna understand it, you're gonna groove to it. And that's my only thing. Like, it's formulaic flow. Like, all his songs are, you can tell when Flo write a song because it all sound kind of the same lyrically. I love the beat. I love the addition to Tazzy. Demo and Flo on a song together is magic. It's magic. They sound good together. Tazzy compliments them well. So yeah. So we got 2 out of 3 yeses. Nikkei, back to the drawing board, baby. All right, let's get to some more music because we got like 5 minutes. And I got like 12 songs to play. So we just and I got to be at a video shooting at 6:30. So we gonna run through these songs real quick. Let's go, man. This Holler Man, get it, get lit. I know you ain't ready.
Lord, I know they ain't ready, cause they cannot deal with me yet. Baby, it's Katrina from levees. No wonder I'm leaving them wet. So get up, it's just like half of these Becky's. You ain't hot, it's still on your breath. See me shining, no need for a bezzy. Any word that I speak about that. I got you in too deep to the depth. Papa breaking loose and teeth in the set. Davy Jones with your knee in the chest. The Caribbean, they be popping too fast. So get ready for that flow. So I'ma keep acting that asshole. Was down in the struggle, got mine on the muscle and made it, and that's what they mad for. But let them be mad, it's over for me to pop another mag is nothing. I'm just trying to see the bag and bust it. For all those who ain't bag and busted. I'm so flying in the land with luggage. Still get grimy with the scams and drugging. Still getting by, they ain't hand me nothing. Got it cooking pots and pans and ovens. Whoa, they trying to be like the boy. No, this one here, this a 1-on-1. I put that heat in the toy, spark, yeah, that's a G.I. Joe gun. Every hit I make a home run. Trust me, you don't want none. I know they ain't ready, I swear they ain't ready, but we ain't slowing down for no one. Watching the game was born, yeah, so I came to ball, swish. First all them girls, they know them. Now they jump all on my tip, yeah. Get it poppin' where I'm going, pocket like a roller with the stick. Don't believe me, I'ma show 'em, yeah. I done went and got lit. I done went and got lit. I done went and got lit. Get it poppin' where I'm going, pocket like a roller with the stick. I done went and got lit. I done went and got lit. Don't believe me, I'ma show 'em, yeah. I done went and got lit. They ain't ready for me in them jets, cause your boy used to be in the jets. Yeah, off in the BJs, better be D-Play, please head with a tech. We get back and do a stretch, backing up the wet, hand back to deck, baby mama stress, hand go connect, all that money flex, let me your arrest. Yes, that's how we go where I came up, but stitches keep bringing your name up. Them stitches gon' hurt when your face cut, you don't keep it 100, you bankrupt. I'm doing my thing till the stain bust, all I need in this world is my paper. I connect on some girl in a razor, what connected you can't blame us. See, they never did us no favor, so we went and got it through the capers. The hustle was bad, the money was good, but we stayed in it till we came up. Playing so I heard them Shane son, let them slow, stretch day one. Cold blooded, how my veins run, just you think it's love, but it ain't none. Beating cases like we play with drums, yeah, we play with sticks and they play with guns. For the world if you can't adjust, so we hungry and we came for lunch. Fucking plate, it don't take much, blow a plate like it's vapors. See me in that new toy, boom, boom, go, speed racer. Watching the game was born, yeah, so I came to ball, swish. First all them girls, they know 'em. Now they jump all on my tip, yeah. Get it pocket where I'm going, pocket like a roller with the stick. Don't believe me, I'ma show 'em, yeah. I done went and got lit. I done went and got lit. I done went and got lit. Get it pocket where I'm going, pocket like a roller with the stick. I done went and got lit. I done went and got lit. Don't believe me, I'ma show 'em, yeah. I done went and got lit.
Oh, you waited all week for this one, huh, ladies? Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, well, let me introduce SPK.
That makes sense.
Come on! If you got it in you, this is gonna bring it.
That's what I had this record. I might get that out tomorrow.
That was the greatest thing I've done since I've been on here was interviewing Positive K.
Yeah.
That was the greatest thing I've done. Like, put him in the magazine. The day before I interviewed him on the radio show, he called in. He called me on my home phone, on my cell phone. Yeah. I was sitting in the living room playing Call of Duty. And a number popped up, a New York number popped up. I said, who's this? And I normally don't answer calls. And while I was calling me, he called and he hung up. I'm not answering that. And so his manager answered the call. Real nice lady. She said, hey, just just tried to call you. Positive K? He called back and hey man, how you doing? Man, me and him had a conversation for about 2 hours on the phone. He went, hey man, I gotta go. We talked for 2 hours on the phone. Then I asked him, I said, can I ask you questions now? He's like, oh yeah, go ahead. I asked him a question. I said, I'm gonna ask you the same questions tomorrow. He said, man, cool. He called. I asked him the same question. He was nice. He invited me out to Jermaine Dupri was having this thing. He said, I want you to come out. And I went and I showed up. I was like, oh man, they ain't gonna let me in. I got up to the door and the guy was like, oh, you got your something? I said, Positive K invited me. And he looked and said, Positive K came back. Big LAC? So yeah, come on in. I was in there with my elbows. Jermaine Dupri, what's his name? Remember, used to be Ryder Records, Dallas Austin, Positive K, Red Nice, Red Man. And they say LL Cool J was there for a minute, but he left. Well, I was in there like,
that was good.
Free food.
That was alliteration. That's what you call it.
I met so many people. I got so many numbers in my phone of people that are in the industry. And I'm sitting there like, should I call them? Trick Dad is supposed to come. Not Trick Dad, JT Blenny. He keep hitting me on Facebook when hey, I'm in Atlanta. Oh man, I don't do my show but on Saturdays. Hey man, I'm in Atlanta. And it's always a Thursday or Friday. Yeah. Bro, he hit me all the time. All the time. I need to tell Trina one day, hey, I'm coming up there Thursday. Right. JT Money gonna come through. This dude whole album. Skip. Yep.
I'm gonna step to about that.
He sent me like 8 of them, and I try my best to play one of them every time I play. That dude is he's a good artist. Is he based out of Atlanta? Is he in Atlanta?
No, he's in Midwest. I'll tell you.
I gotta be at Club Knockouts right now. I'm gonna be late. They say if you flick the ramen packet, you a drug addict. I do it all the time.
I do too.
You gotta get that stuff to the bottom, baby.
Right, we all up.
When we first met, I was waiting on my first check. Minimum wage, breaking down in the middle of the days. Rap dreams wasn't getting them paid. Old freaks wasn't giving no play, they vanished. But behind every strong man is a strong woman. Help Everybody always watching, even when it feel like ain't nobody notice. Don't you ever lose your innocence? Asking me what do you benefit? When your heart filled with bitterness, I just want you to remember this. You never hungry for attention. That's what attract me the most. It's a small city in a small world, right? Hey, I'm just happy to know that everybody had everybody but you. Everybody know everybody but you. That's how I like it. Who gon' treat you better? They might pick you up, but you're my hidden treasure. That's how I like it. Who gon' treat you better? They might pick you up, you're my hidden treasure.
You're my hidden treasure. Have you always had that mode?
Yeah, I just enhanced it.
Oh!
As when I put makeup on, it covers it. So when I don't wear makeup, you can see it.
So it's been there forever? Okay. When you did that, you look just like your mom, man. That's crazy.
I don't see no haters gotta blame you. I don't see no haters gotta blame you.
Alright, one song after this and we good. I had to play everybody's song since I got their name up there. I won't do that no more. I won't make it.
Who is this? Killer Squeak?
No. Killer Squeak next. I can listen to music like this all the time.
Yeah, I like it.
If you ain't focused on the money, that's a blur view. I make them haters sick like they got the bird flu. I made my own lane, I did my own thing. I had a 9 to 5, I hustle cocaine. No matter where you're at in life, you gotta make
All these bars predictable.
any means necessary. What's my mind frame?
Yeah, that was it.
At me. I was on my grind. Now they jocking all the time, blowing up my line.
All these are predictable bars.
If they ain't trying to motivate you, then they ain't can wait. Let them hate, do your thing. Cause on the road to success, sometimes you gotta switch your lane.
That was a cool bar.
I do this for my homies dead and gone. I do this for my uncle never coming home. Hold your head and be strong. We gon' keep holding you down till the day they bring you home.
You ain't about the money, that's a blur view. If you read somewhere where it's sunny, that's a blur view. If you ain't seeing the world, that's a blur view. All my niggas living good, they deserve to.
Hook on go. I can get you out on this like for real. Like really killing this thing real quick.
Yep.
Money. Open up my safe, I see a thunderstorm coming, and all my niggas get it. I love this
Nephew.
stuff. Swear I can't wait to pay for all of us a trip to London. I cannot see my haters. Too busy counting paper, need to smoke some different flavors. Make a pit stop in Jamaica. Street nigga from the field out in Gary with the Pacers. I'm smoking on some purple out in LA with the Lakers. I might take it down to Texas, catch a college bitch from Baylor. Catch a flight to Austin, grab a suit from Ann Taylor. I done heard a bunch of people say don't let the money make it, but I feel like broke is stressing, stress a kill, don't let it take you.
If you ain't about the money,
He went in.
Real quick.
He went in.
when it's sunny, that's a blur view. If you ain't seeing the world, that's a blur view. All my niggas living good, they deserve to. I don't see no haters got a blur view. I don't see no haters got a blur view. I don't see no haters got a blur view. All my niggas living good, they deserve to. I don't see no
Spins worldwide DJ mixes, and indie artists.
Why she drop our step? Squeak! Chattanooga, stand up! Hey, that dude brought me to the city and showed me so much love, man. I went up there, dude stepped on my foot. I said, "This nigga stepped on my foot." Squeak said, "You wanna fuck him up?" I said, "Nah, bro, I gotta drive home."
Right.
I don't know why. He said, "Man, this is my city." I said, "Oh, okay, well, let's fuck him up then." Dude came back and said, "Hey, man, I'm sorry." Squeak said something. He said, "Man, I'm sorry, man. I mean, step on the shoe, man. I've been drinking." But these some brand new ass Jordans, bro. Nigga got mad. We went there perform. And the nigga that was supposed to perform got mad because he felt like he should have performed before me and my son. He felt like he should have performed before me and my son performed. I brought 45 people with me. Why you let them go on before I went on? Oh, the police came and shut it down. And he couldn't perform. He was like, I was standing there, wait, you let them come on? They from Atlanta, you let them. And the school was like, bro, that's how I had them set up. And he was like, man, I want my money back.
We better than that.
I didn't even get paid. I spent my own money in gas going up there. I had 2 cars full of people. I had to put gas in both cars. And you gonna tell me I ain't gonna perform? You live in Chattanooga. You don't shut the hell up. You about to walk across the street. I had to drive 3.5 hours.
Video for this? This is shit, bro.
I'll tell him. She poppy drop our step. You okay? You gonna baby drive back?
I'm gonna stay with my cousin and then.
What side of town you going to?
Thank you.
You better I'll drive back. Oh.
Yeah, Buckhead.
Oh, okay.
It's not with a B. It's one of them. There's so many damn places
Bremen?
around here.
Just name everything with a B.
Be
Bremen?
real specific when you talk about the 2 heads.
Right.
Either buck or back.
Buckhead.
Right there, with a long booty, sit a black cat. I can see posse drop our stairs. See posse drop our stairs. That girl she did right there, with a long booty, sit a black cat. I can see posse drop our stairs. See posse drop our stairs.
AUMA Radio. Spins worldwide DJ mixes.
I don't never turn it on.
24/7. So the party never stops. Never stops.
You've now tuned into the Big LAC Show. The club non-stop, only on AUMA Radio.
And I need some more vocals from you. Okay. Yeah, man, this has been a Big LAC Show, man, featuring
Regimia.
And we had my little big brother in here, man, Mr. Exclusive.
Big facts, big facts.
Shoot some stuff about you. What's going on with you?
Shoot, man. Y'all know what it is, man. You can check out the Mr. Exclusive Show tomorrow right here on AUMA Radio from 8 to 10 p.m., man. It's going to be lit. We got the indie hour at 8 o'clock, man. The best independent hip-hop music on the planet, man. If you're an independent hip-hop artist, it's real simple. Send your music, MP3 format, label, artist name, and song title. We're going to get it in the air where it's fair. Make sure it's clean. From 9 to 10 p.m., we got the Christian hip-hop music, man. Listen, the Kingdom Party starts. It's going to be crazy lit. I got mad new music tomorrow, man. So y'all make sure y'all send y'all music to, man. MP3 format, label, artist name, and song title to the Mr. Exclusive Show at gmail.com. We gonna get it in the air where it's fair. Big LAC, what's good, baby?
Yeah, man.
He just made me want to listen to.
Hey, I listen to the show
Like,
all
for real.
the time. I when I'm at home on the night, listen, I'm human. I know some of y'all think I'm a god. And I told Ms. Exclusive I was gonna come up here every Sunday and film his show, but life, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
a lot of life shit, you know what I mean? And but I'm gonna start back tomorrow filming his show. But even when I'm not here, I put his show on. I listen to it in the background when I'm doing homework and stuff like that. And he has some real good music. I tell him all the time, man, that song right there, real good music. Now when he gets to the Kingdom Party, I gotta do that. And I put on some anime or something. but yeah, I listen to his. So what you got going on, Regimia, before we get out of here?
All right. Well, I was in the Curvathon today, and then on top of that, we have the lunch party tonight for Who's Got Curves. It's a reality TV show that's gonna be on TV on VH1.
So
and
who got curves?
Who's Got Curves?
Who is it?
We're going to find out tonight. So, also, I got a couple of fashion shows coming up. So, that's in the works with Gdora Designs and a photo shoot coming up in the whole 9 yards. If you want to reach me, just go on at model_Regimia. Also, Regimia Speaks Love on Facebook.
That's it?
So far.
Ain't nobody voting for you for something right now?
No, it ended January 15th.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I'm late. I didn't get a chance to vote.
You know what? You were supposed to be the first ones to doggone vote.
He was honest, you know what I'm saying?
You were supposed to be the first one to vote.
Listen, Muffin, I love you to death, but I don't believe in that shit, man. I really don't. If y'all look on the left right here,
you're supposed to believe in me.
I believe in you, and I believe you better than that. You see the guy, Liquor Lollipop. Shout out Liquor Lollipops. The guy, Brighter Future. If you need your credit restoration, she's working on mine right now. My credit score has went up significantly since June, since she started working on me. She charges everybody different because everybody has different situations. So don't ask me how much she charging me because all of our situations are different. Mine may be higher than yours because more work has to be done on mine. Fair, right? You don't go to McDonald's and expect every meal to be the same. You got to switch it up. We got Fats Clothing. He'll be on the show next week. He has his 4th anniversary coming up. I'm sponsoring it again. Outside Entertainment, my label will be performing there again. We got Blue Note Studios over there. Blue Note Studios in the back. If you need some recording done, Blue Note Studios, man. Head engineer Jordy. I got a goddaughter named Jordy. I get their names mixed up. Ms. Exclusive is also an engineer sometimes, and I'm an engineer if she ever need me, but Jordy is always here, so she don't need us. We got I Teach LLC, car brokers. They got plenty cars, man. Hit them up. You see the number right there if you're looking at it on YouTube. I mean, if you look in the video, you'll see it. Call them. They got plenty cars. Rena Creeks Promotions. She got a big thing going on tonight. The Cypher 7 video shoot is going on. I'm a part of that. I put my verse on there and I killed it. And I'm going over there to shoot my video tonight. That's why I got on my black and silver Superman. We got Blue Bow Bakeries. They'll be on the Mr. Exclusive show tomorrow.
That's what I was getting to.
They'll be here tomorrow. We're going to try to get them to do some stuff for my Valentine concert I'm having coming up February 14th. If y'all want to come out, you and your mate, you and your side chick, whoever, come on out. $25 to get in. You're going to hear a lot of good music. And the $25 include a free alcohol beverage and free dinner. You know what I mean? It's going to be catered by Twin Kitchens, but we're going to talk to Blue Bow by getting some chocolate-covered strawberries and some other stuff in there. And then finally, we got Eben Vision Productions, my production company, along with Big Boy and Buck Dollar out of Tuscaloosa. We the EV3, 1, 2, and 3. Go on YouTube right now. Check out our videos. We got the movie that I directed and edited and starred in called One Day. It's on there. Go and check it out, man. This show has been brought to you by Combined Magazine and AUMA Radio. And with that note, we out of here, man.
Peace.
Thank you. Love you. And here goes Guy Daniels with the Bad Man theme. Y'all be good.
Turn me up, Bob. Shit. Oh, yeah.
I know.
They put me on the night like this.
So I'ma fight that. The bad man pain. But then you thought that it was safe to relax. You gotta scratch that. The bad man pain. He's been for real. You know the way I'm at. You about to do it?
The bad man thing. Right when you thought that it was safe to relax, nah, you gotta scratch that. The bad man thing.
Yeah, I gotta run over there.
It was nice, man.
I thought y'all met before.
That's really why I came. I wanted to be here.
Don't put that demon in your life. You too, man. Be safe.
Thing on me, I shoot you right back. My credibility.